Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my another video. Please subscribe and hit the like button. So this video we're gonna talk about how much does it cost to own an RS5 like mine, for example, B8.5. They come, I think, from 2013 2015, because brand new one is $100,000 and I can't tell you how much is they're gonna be. But this one, the prices, they range from 30 something to 40 something. So we're gonna do the average, like a middle. As much as I paid for this one, it was like $40,000. And if you wanna finance it, how much is gonna be with everything? So what happened is, this car is really hard to find. This V8 RS5, there's only 1600 of them in US. So I bought this one. I found it all the way in Indiana, and I bought a car, I financed it. So what happened is, let me go before that. There was another one like few months back, one here in Atlanta. It was around the same price, like 40, 41, and I tried to buy it, and then I tried to finance it through the dealership, through their banks. So what happened, you know how the dealers are in the banks, they just wanna make you pay as much as they want. So he came back with some crazy prices, like $6,000-7,000 down payment, $800-900 payment a month. I was like, what's wrong with you, man? Are you crazy? I mean, I have a good credit. I know what I supposed to pay for it. So I was like, no, whatever. And then, let me tell you this secret. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. But the best place to finance the car is if you can find the credit union banks. So what's going on? The credit union banks, they're non-profit banks. So they still gonna charge you, but they're not chasing the profit as much as the regular banks. So they're not gonna like take your skin off your back, you know what I mean? So I applied it for the credit over there. They approved me, and then I found they didn't have the RS5 here in Atlanta anymore. So I found another one later on in Indiana, and this is this one actually. So I financed it for 5 years, and it cost me around $600. So again, depends of your credit score, depends of how much APR the bank is gonna give you, depends of how much down payment you're gonna do for a car. I used to have a S5 before this one, and I think I was good for like maybe $2,000. So that money went for a down payment for this one, and it came to $600 a month with a really good APR. I mean, it was like 3%. I mean, I know some people, they can get even less than that. If you have the perfect credit of like 800 something, you can get 1-2%, whatever. But I got 3% on this car, and it came down to $600 per month. Compare to the dealership that I went here, the big dealership, it was a Toyota or whatever. They asked me for $6,000-7,000 payment and $800-900 payment a month. This is like double, right? It's crazy. So yeah, this is something that you should check if you want to buy a car. This one, next one, whatever. Check and apply in the credit unions before you go and apply in the regular car banks or whatever. So anyway, now when you're paying for the car, you have $600 car payment a month. Then it comes down to the insurance, right? And again, if you have the tickets or you don't have the tickets, I pay around $300 for the insurance. And I don't know, if you have a clean record, you can pay probably $200. If you have a ticket or two, you could pay $400 a month for insurance. So it comes down to like what you could pay. You could have a monthly payment only for a car. They count like car and the insurance all together. It would be from $800 to $1,000 a month. That is a lot of money. Anyway, when you're done with that, you bought a car, you're happy, you're excited. Now it comes to the maintenance, right? And it's really expensive. It's a German car. They're gonna charge you 10 times more than anything else, especially when it's RS. I bet it's probably same with all other cars. When you drive a M for the BMW, or you know, SAMG for the Mercedes, every time I go, as for a part, you know, they give you a price and then you say it's RS, and then they just go 10 times that. When you buy a car, what you're gonna do first? You're gonna change the brake pads, right? And then you're gonna do the oil change. So the oil change for this car is 180 bucks. It's 10 quarters of oil, the filter, everything else. So what I did, you guys saw my oil change video. I bought the oil in Walmart, the filter, and then I changed it myself, and it was like 90 bucks. It was half of that. Brakes they were even crazier. On my video I was changing the rear brake pads, right? But before that, couple months before that, I changed the brake pads on the front wheels, and they have the bigger calipers. They have like 4 brake pads per wheel. So I was like, let me call the Audi dealership, and then let me just get an original brake pads just for this car, because what they do, they look specific parts just for your car. They're searching it through the VIN number, right? So I called him, I told him I have a, you know, RS5, and he was like, oh man, that's a really nice car, blah blah blah. And he was like, let me look it up. And then he came back and he was like, okay, we have the part, we have the brake pads, it's gonna be 945 bucks. 945 bucks only for the brake pads in the box. Not labor, not doing anything. So just for you to get a part. And I was like, man, that's crazy. Who's gonna pay $1,000 just for 2 front wheels for the brake pads, right? So that's what I did, the video with changing brakes. Then what I did, I searched on the internet, I went to another stores, and I bought brake pads for like probably 5 times cheaper than that, and then I changed it myself. So, you know, like everything else in life, knowledge and information is gonna make your life easier, right? And you can save up a lot of money. But that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you didn't, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.